Okay, what up, everybody? We're back. We're back. We're still a dumb gladiator. I forgot. Brilliant. Okay, so start of Act 3. Act 3, also known as Anxiety. I have anxiety about playing this act.
I was speaking to Donick the
Oh, here we go.
Since when do you talk with my husband?
He comes to the mansion once a week. We play Diamondback.
So cute.
What? Why am I not invited to these games?
It's bro nights.
He says you get angry when you lose.
I do not. All right, perhaps I do. Still, that's no reason not to tell me.
He's a good man, Aveline. I enjoy his visits.
Fine, fine. Have your man time then.
I adore that. I love that that's canon. It's fucking delightful. Okay, so let's see. There's a lot to do. Holy shit. Let's pick up this quest first.
Many Qunari fell in Kirkwall when we departed.
It's true.
I am sent to gather their swords. If you find a Qunari sword, return it to me.
What do I get if I bring one to you?
It is reward enough to complete a worthy task. But if you crave gold, that can be arranged.
Don't you want their bodies too?
Bodies don't mean anything once they're dead.
Serve
Yeah.
their purpose.
There you go.
The weapons shall satisfy a demand of the Qun.
I'll do that
I'll
for you.
keep an eye out.
You will find me here.
But Fenris only drinks. Fuck that. He plays cards and chills. Abso-fucking-lutely. Like, he has... By Act 3, Fenris actually has, like, a social life and, like, has settled into the city and has a lot going for him. Like, if you pay attention to his character development, it's lovely. It's wonderful. All right, let's go home. Let's leave these people...
Do you think people will ever start calling it the Hawke estate?
Oh, I hope so. Heck. It says it right there on the door. Fuck. Okay, we're gonna see what At Home brings us. There's a lot of quests. It's like the beginning of the act is always really overwhelming because there's so much to do. Okay.
That ruckus has been going on for some time. Can you calm him down?
Oh, my dog. Where is my doggy? My dog's causing problems. Where's Puppy? Dog just barking. Oh, what is it?
I'm sure the furniture's very sorry for whatever it did, old boy.
Bark, bork.
All right. Let's see.
Please don't open the door.
Bork.
Caught a burglar. Good boy.
His little tail wag.
My legs are cramping. Please just let me go.
You expect me to just let you walk
What is
out
my
of
dog
here?
doing?
Please, sirrah. I was seduced by a crime at a very young age. But your guard monster has scared me towards a path of honest work.
Alright.
Be gone. And don't do it again.
I'm very nice. Oh, a woo!
Thank you, champion, for sparing my miserable life. From here on, I swear.
Bark. Oh my god. Rude.
Right then. Bye.
Dog just peed on his shoe. Oh, hey, Rana. How are you?
This place isn't like home at all. Minrathis was so noisy.
Interesting.
I hope all is well, Master.
You gotta stop calling me that.
I've been keeping everything clean. This place isn't
Okay,
like
she's-
home at all. Minrathis was
This
so
poor
noisy.
young child that I've adopted. Let's catch up on our mail. Alright, on the loose. Champion, I require your assistance in a matter of great urgency. Please report to the Templar Hall in the Gallows at your earliest convenience. Sincerely, Knight Commander Meredith. Well, we'll hold on to that for as long as possible. Champion, you simply must help me. My daughter, Orlana, was abducted by foul bandits. One of my servants has discovered she was taken somewhere in the Wounded Coast. I bid you make haste, for I fear these low-born scum will take her maidenhood. That would make the arrangement of a suitable marriage for her very difficult. Yeah. Bring her back to me intact. Gross. Not like her life. From Ella. Messere Hawke. Maybe you don't remember me. We met briefly, and though it was the most important moment of my life, you've changed so many lives that you probably can't keep them all straight. You rescued me from Sir Elric, and you told me to leave Kirkwall. I wanted to tell you that I have. I won't say where I am now, but I am free, and I am not looking back. I've heard the rumors. Terrible days are coming. I pray for the safety of my family and all the souls in Kirkwall, and especially you. May Andraste keep you from harm. Well, that's very nice. A letter from Taventer. Dear Hawke, or is it now Champion Hawke? The story of how you handled the air shock is very popular here. There are few things that Taventers love more than a tale of a Qunari defeat. To say the Imperium is a strange place would be a vast understatement. Men and women work magic in the streets while their slaves look on. I watched my own master kill a rival magister in a duel just days ago. Sometimes I look around and I think I understand the Templars back in Kirkwall. Woo! My studies are going well. My dreams don't trouble me as much these days. I'm hopeful that in time I'll master myself. I just wanted to thank you. I owe you more than my life. I owe you my mind and my future. From Fennel, buddy. Alright. A letter in a fancy envelope. Monsieur, interest rates are the lowest they've been in 200 years, making this the perfect time to take out a mortgage on your estate. The next Viscount will likely raise rates, and if you wait too long, this chance will pass you by. When the Chantry demands tithes on all Hightone estates, where will you be? The lending house of Tancum, Selmer, and Grease can take you through the process of mortgaging your estate with ease and confidence, leaving you with nothing to do but admire your wealth. Speak to our accountant in the Dwarven Merchants Guild for a free consultation before time runs out. That's the dwarves I know and love. Alright, a letter from Orsino. Champion, you deserve your new title, despite what Knight Commander Meredith might prefer. You and I both know what would have happened had you not been there to face the Qunari. I'm sure you've received no shortage of accolades from the powers that be in the city. But for what it's worth, I'm sending you a gift from the Circle of Magi. Use it well. Regards. Orsino. What did he send me? I don't know. Alright, what else we got? To the Champion of Kirkwall, you've done so much for so many people, so you probably don't remember me. All this fan mail, it's ridiculous. But you saved my life. I've spent 3 years thinking about what the awful Lord Harriman might have done to me. Surely the Maker sent you to shine his light on that madhouse. When I left and walked into the sun, it was like waking from a nightmare. I don't know how we endured it. That place was a spider's web, and we were the flies. I didn't know where to go at first, but I ended up seeking shelter at the Chantry in Starkhaven. I'm a sister now, and I take my vows next month. They've given me a chance to pay back the good fortune you gave me, and they've taught me to read and write. Me, the daughter of a washerwoman. What do we want to do first, everybody? We have so much shit. I like to go through the companion stuff first. That's always the good shit. So, we have Meryl, Varric, Anders, Aveline, Fenris, Isabella, and Sebastian. So yeah, let's go check on Anders. How about this? We'll do Anders and then we'll do the Hanged Man crew. And that's what we'll do. That sounds fair. I'm gonna go in my dumb outfit to Anders' house, even though Anders is with me. Yikes. Oh my god. What fucking Carta? Leave me alone. What the hell? Why this? I'm just walking.
You know you still owe me 5 sovereigns, Elf.
I'm good for it.
So you think you can win the coin from Isabella? Good luck with that. Coming to the Hanged Man for Wicked Grace later?
Never miss it.
You see what I mean? He has a social life and he's adjusting. He's so good. I'm like, this is what I want for him, is happiness. That's it.
You think I don't know the city guard is just another arm of the team?
Oh god.
That is completely unfair.
If they show up here, I'll know who to blame. That's all I'm saying.
Fair.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean for you to see that. I just can't be too careful, now that the Knight Commander has basically appointed herself Viscount.
You know, Anders, have you ever thought about skipping town?
Between ruling the city and torturing mages, it's a wonder she has time to keep that sword so shiny.
She has nearly crushed the flame of hope for mages here.
I was trying to make a joke.
Mage Underground
Trying
has
to
all been
lighten the mood.
destroyed, and those left have turned to blood magic as their only option.
Great.
Which Meredith knows will prevent any chance of the public taking their side.
Why is Anders here? So, I mean, I wonder when is going to be the best time for me to go off about Anders. Because Anders is still here for a reason. And most of it is because of the way Justice operates within him, I think. And I think it's because Justice... It's actually interesting because I feel like the Airshot kind of alludes to this. Because you know how the Airshot like can't leave Kirkwall until he finished his mission? And then he kind of got sick of trying to do his mission and just was like, actually, everything here's fucked. And I'm going to like force myself into this position where I can fix it. And like attacked the city, even though it was like a losing battle, because he was like, this city's fucking sick. This city is busted and I'm going to fix it. I think it's the same thing with Justice. Because Justice has been, like, especially by this point, fully corrupted. He's vengeance now. And if there's something about vengeance that we all know, that's something that's hard to put down. And the more shit that happens in Kirkwall, like, all the shit that Meredith does, all the shit the Templars do, it all feeds that need for vengeance. And vengeance isn't something that you can resolve. So, Anders is in this position where he's housing this need for vengeance that can never, ever, ever get fully resolved or taken care of. But he needs to do something for it. Like, Justice doesn't let things go. It's like, even if you interact with Justice in Awakening, he is such a stickler about literally everything, and he gets very upset if anything isn't absolutely 100% fair, which nothing is. So he's like insufferable because, you know, you have a trolley problem at any moment where it's like, okay, do I kill like everyone or do I kill one person? And if you kill one person to save everyone, he's like, how dare you kill one person? That's not fair that you killed that one person. You're a bad person. And you're like, dude, do you not see the stakes here? Anyways, at this point, it's like he's just being fed more shit every single day. Anders can't leave because there needs to be a resolution. And so Act 3 is when he's looking for that resolution. And he's looking for that thing to fix everything, even though every attempt he's made has either fallen on deaf ears or made things worse. So the Airshot is like a counterpoint in a way to Justice, Vengeance, and Anders. I've never thought of it before like now, but I feel like if it's not a counterpoint, it's like a thematic foreshadowing. And I mean, I haven't found the codexes during this playthrough, but there are codexes from people that like people in the game that were like researching Kirkwall and were like excavating and like looking into things about his history. And there's like literally a Titan underneath of Kirkwall, and like Titans haven't really come up in like the fucking lore outside of like codexes and shit, but Titans are just basically demigod, like fucking fucked up things that live inside the earth sometimes, and like they make a lot of influence. And as far as like how Kirkwall was built and the way that they like built like the streets and everything, it was specifically done in a way to like encourage chaos and encourage bad shit. Like the Tevinter mages that built the city were up to no good and had some fucked up shit they were trying to do with this city. Like, the city was, like, built on the bones of slaves, but also they were doing a lot of other fucked up shit. So it's like, everyone that comes in the city kind of gets a bit of that, input from it, right? So, like, if you have a demon inside you, that demon's gonna fucking fester even worse. The stank, yeah. Anyway, that's my little... I'm just going to try and be positive with Anders. I'm, like, not going to refer to guides too much for friendship at this point. Like, Act 3, there's not much you can do. You need to start making decisions. Like, Act 2 is where you get to be friends with people. Act 3 is when you need to make fucking hard choices and no one's going to like you anymore. Well, not no one, but...
There's still one good mage left in the city.
I don't know how you continue to believe in me. How can people be so blind? The Blight was stopped only with the aid of 2 mages, one an apostate. but it makes no difference. The Chantry set us on this path long ago. It would take something truly catastrophic to change people's thinking now.
You know, in a modern AU, Anders would be the person whose Facebook gets flagged by the FBI. I'm just saying. There used to be people that did.
Darkspawn is the real dark.
Buddy, have you ever seen a Darkspawn? Come on. Just so edgy. Ugh, here's the real dark. Ugh, it's Darktown. Anyway, let's go to Lowtown. We should visit Gamlin, actually.
So, 3 Templars walk into a tavern.
Not right now, Varric.
You feeling all right, Blondie? You're always in the mood for Templar jokes.
He had nothing to say to that. Like, this is the thing, right? Act 3, anxiety, stress. Where are we? Okay, let's go to the Hangman. Let's do it. I mean, the thing that's interesting about Anders is, like, he's like a different character depending on what act you're in. The character arcs in this game are beautiful because everyone develops so well. That's why I gave up on AU fics. Too many seemed oversimplified, everyone to fit into popular fandom rather than actual characters. I agree. I mean, not to get really salty, but I think the problem absolutely with Dragon Age Modern AUs is it becomes a lot of people just reducing the characters down to 1 or 2 traits and not taking into account everything about them and their stories and like what makes sense with that. And like the easiest thing is when you see modern AUs of Dorian, because they're always like, oh, Dorian, he's a fashion designer, he's an interior decorator, he's this, he's that. And I'm like, he helped develop time travel magic. Like, excuse me, you think like any gay man in modern day, the only fucking thing he can do is something like stereotypically gay? Like, it's like offensive. And I'm like, you know what, you could get away with, oh, you know, he's really into fashion, oh, he's really into art, oh, he's really into whatever. But yeah, he's a fabulous gay rocket scientist. Like, my modern AU Dorian, I'm just saying, he's one of those assholes that is just using his family's money to just stay in university forever. And it's like he's working on like his second fucking PhD in something like fucking metaphysical something, and like takes up classes and everything and just has like tons of shit going on. And you talk to him about what he's trying to get a grant for in his research thesis or what. I don't know anything about university, but he starts talking and you're like, what the fuck are you talking about? You're way too smart. And he's like, ha 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 ha. Like, he wouldn't be a fashion designer. I'm like, listen, I've met very, very fabulous, extremely flamboyant gay men that have like, they're working on doctorates in science so they can figure out how to make really good skincare products. Like, you can do it and you can be stereotypical and gay, but you don't have to be like, oh, he's an interior designer. Like, fuck off. Anyway, let's go talk to Isabella. Doop. Oh yeah, drink.
Oh, that looks like the house special. Whiskey flavored with rat droppings.
I'll have
You
another.
don't have to keep checking up on me. I'm fine.
I'm just here for the rat flavored whiskey.
Right.
God, her ass is amazing.
Remember what you said after the mess with the Canary.
I like how she's like, do you remember what you said? And then the game's like, yeah, what did you say? And I'm like, this is what I said.
I'm proud of you for doing the right thing.
It may have been the right thing, but it was also the dumb thing. The relic was mine. I should have kept running.
I couldn't have saved Kirkwall without you.
You literally killed the air shock.
You could have stormed the keep and slaughtered all those Canary if you had to. You and Aveline. I mean, look at her. She's a woman-shaped battering ram.
Oh, she's
The
an
fact
Aveline.
is, you and I have nothing in common anymore. You're a champion. and I'm just a lying, thieving snake.
You're my friend.
Whatever you think you are, I still care about you. It must have been hard to give up the relic, and I appreciate it.
I appreciate
Whatever comes, you have my support.
Well,
She hates
perhaps it's
this.
time to stop hiding. And I do miss the trouble we used to get into. Tell you what, I'll be here if you need me.
I'm glad that apparently for 3 fucking years. I forgot that they give us these. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna refill my wine, and then we are gonna hold on 1 sec. I need more wine. I need more. Where's my wine? Hold on. I'm coming back. I feel like I forgot to read this on stream for the last act, but that's okay. All right, Isabella, the last 3 years. Isabella's return during the Qunari crisis was surprising, most of all to Isabella herself. She blamed Callum for inspiring her to such foolishness and seemed to regret exposing herself to danger. After the Airshock was killed, Isabella was seen in deep conversation with Callum. The exchange ended as Isabella walked off, saying, "You're reading into it. You're reading too much into it." That was the last anyone in Kirkwall saw of her for some time. Many believed she had left the Free Marches for good. Then, as abruptly as she departed, Isabella reappeared one day in her usual spot in the Hanged Man, drinking as though she had never been gone. Bless. Anders, last 3 years. Oh god, it's really small. Okay. Anders, last 3 years. After his attack on Ella, Anders lost interest in the cause of Mage Revolution. Convinced he was no better than an abomination, Anders was determined to gain mastery over the spirit inside of him or die trying. It is increasingly apparent that he is losing the struggle. Prone to wild mood swings between deep melancholy and manic determination, Anders has again taken up the mantle of Mage Freedom, though it is unclear whether this decision came from Anders or Justice. Okay, let's visit with Varric.
If you think that was bad, I should tell you about the Black Marsh.
See, when you say things like that, Blondie, it just makes me glad I didn't know you sooner. Who goes to a place named Black Marsh on purpose? Now, they called it Beer Marsh. No, still doesn't work.
You've got a point. The marsh part does cancel out anything else. Flower Marsh, Kitten Marsh. No, no good. Ah, you've got company. I'll see you later.
I love when companions hang out independent of us.
Hawke, what can I do for you?
How was Anders here?
What was Anders here for?
Only place in Kirkwall he can get a decent drink. Blondie comes by here and I put him on my tab.
Aw,
He's got some stories
charity.
about his days in Ferelden that sound implausible, even to me. He's not bad for a mage. Crazy, but that's most everyone in this city.
When I get my top surgery, I'm going to dress like this.
I wouldn't say no to a pint.
I should make you buy the drinks, oh champion of Kirkwall.
So, what's the word in Lowtown, Varric?
Nothing you don't know already. The Viscount's departure, a vacuum of power, troubles brewing. Get rid of one thread and another appears. I'm starting to think this city's in love with Crisis. Hope you're ready for it, my friend. I'm keeping Bianca close. What are you looking at?
Varric, the last 3 years. Here we go. There's power in stories. That's all history is. The best tales. The ones that last. Might as well be mine. The death of his elder brother forced Varric to take up the mantle of House Tethras officially. However, according to the updated official Kirkwall and Merchants Guild documentation, the family businesses are run by non-existent uncles, aunts, cousins, and household pets. Okay, let's go see Gamlin.
So, you and Hawke?
What about us?
I want to make sure I get all the details right when I tell this story. Did he sweep you off your feet? I'm assuming he did the sweeping. He's taller than you. Awkward otherwise.
I'm not telling you anything but this. There was no actual sweeping involved.
Every little bit helps, Elf.
I mean, it's worth mentioning that we're technically not together right now. Ugh, I'm soft. I'm soft. It's like we're technically not together, even though Fenris is wearing my favor and wearing the House Mel crest. He's special. He's the only romance companion that gets 2 tokens, hey? Like, hold on. You see this shit right there? That's the crest of the family of Mel. There's art of Fenris picking up Hawke.
Earth-shattering matter requires my attention this time?
I didn't know I could do that.
What earth-shattering
Oh,
matter
interesting.
requires my attention
Anyway,
this time?
he gets 2. Other characters only get 1. But, you know, like, you sleep together once and he gets not only this little token, but also he starts wearing your family crest. Like, you're married now. But the thing I was gonna say about it,
Why does everything fall to me?
it's true. But something that's really interesting about that I really want to point out is the fact that I really want to point out how significant it is that Fenris, as an ex-slave, after he romances you, wears your family crest on his body. Like, that's significant. That's denoting loyalty to a house in Kirkwall. Like, that's specific.
By now, you must see what an injustice the Templars are.
Oh, here we go.
Must I? I see Templars trying to control what they have good reason to fear.
But they go too far.
Talk to Hawke about his mother. Ask him who went too far.
You can't hold all mages responsible for that.
It doesn't take all mages to cause this. Only the weak ones.
Fenris isn't wrong. Like, this is the thing. I'm pro-mage, but Fenris isn't wrong. Like, Anders and a lot of the fandom like to paint Fenris as, like, this rabid mage hater, when he's not. He's not at all. He's very reasonable.
Aren't you glad you don't live here anymore?
Oh, absolutely. But also, Anders, your house is way worse than this, so I don't know what the fuck.
So you've done well for yourself.
Oh, thanks.
I had my doubts the first time I saw you.
He's mad.
I guess there was something to that Hawke fellow Leandra ran off with after all. You made a pretty good son anyway. Your mother would be proud.
I just wish Mother had lived to see me become champion.
That's not what I meant when I said I missed
I know
her.
Leandra, and she'd be absolutely glowing from all the praise that's been heaped on you. I don't say this often, but with Bethany locked in the gallows, you're the only real family I have left. For a long time, I thought the Amel line in Kirkwall would end at me. I'm glad you pulled it out of the grave.
I'm glad that this game gets you to do little quests, like, go talk to your fucking uncle, and that's it. Also, Fenris is, like, holding my hand. Not really. It just kind of looks like it, doesn't it? Just a little bit. Just at the right angle. Oh, he's moving his hand away. Never mind. I'm sorry I said anything. Okay. Let's, ooh, we should go talk to Meryl, because she's right here. See what nonsense she's getting up to.
Do you still support the Knight Commander?
I don't care a fig for her. But she's the only one holding back the madness in this city.
I don't care a fig
Hold
for
it
her.
back. She's howling at the bloody moon. Even her own people think she's lost it. What will it take for you to see that she's crazy?
Mages in glass houses shouldn't throw fireballs.
They're both right. They're both right. I like that Fenris like, I don't give a fucking shit about Meredith. You fucking...
Must we come here? I hate these alienages.
You wound me, Fenris. You hurt me. I know you hate it. Oh, man. I have a lot to say about Fenris and internalized racism, by the way. I, like, wrote essays on that on Tumblr back when I was on that godforsaken website. Oh, man. I'm feeling all sorts of emotions. All sorts. I just want to ramble on about how much I care about the... Oh.
Come on, Daisy. You've been holed up in here for days. If you don't get some sunshine, you'll wilt. Just take a walk around the Lowtown Market. Get some air, and I'll stop bothering you.
I know you mean well, but I have too much to do right now.
I'll let you talk some sense into her, Hawke.
I'll try.
Varric is very sweet. Frequently infuriating and a terrible busybody, but sweet. Were you looking for me? Nothing's wrong, is it?
I'm sure something is wrong somewhere in Kirkwall. But right now it can wait.
And I'm being a poor host, as usual.
Don't start crying. It's okay.
The other
Jeez.
day, out of the corner of my eye, I thought I saw Tamlin. I blinked, and he was gone.
Yikes.
I don't know what it meant. Maybe nothing. Maybe I'm going mad. I miss them all. Even the Keeper.
So visit them.
Nothing is stopping you from going to see them.
I made my choice. I left. I wish I could have seen it. It doesn't matter. I'm here now. Maybe Varric was right. Shall we go out for a bit? I could use some sunshine.
Speaking of mages I'm concerned about. Oh, I did not read Meryl's codex. We'll just do that real quick. One sec. Don't worry about it. Okay. Meryl, last 3 years. Everything I do, everything I've ever done was for the good of my people. Meryl spends more and more of her time locked away in her house in the alienage with her mirror. She leaves only to buy food, which she does so rarely that Varric has taken up to having produce delivered to her door. At least she no longer gets lost as she wanders the city. That's very concerning. Varric, like, literally adopting this dumb elf. Like, oh, man. The fucking Templar is hanging around here now.
Bianca.
My crossbow. Say hello, Bianca.
But why Bianca? You must have named her after someone.
Nope. Mirabelle was taken.
The way you fondle your weapon is disturbing.
Hey, I'm a perfect gentleman. In public.
Objectifile fucking Varric.
How much longer do I have to wait?
That guy's been waiting for years. Literally years. Wow, lots of guards. Hello.
Guardsmen, duties for the week will be Lowtown canvas. 5 on, 3 off.
City perimeter by 2s. Clear by second watch.
Training recruits full metal by week's end.
Anything else, Captain?
No. Thank you. Donick is a good man.
Oh.
I'm sorry, was there something you wanted?
You're fucking lost in dreamland about your boy.
You never said how your 3 weeks in Orlais went.
You had a honeymoon.
You're right. I didn't. Whew.
Hot in here.
Anything else?
Woo!
Your men could give the Templars a run for their sovereigns.
They've had to. As long as there's no Viscount, the Order thinks they can bark at any man in uniform. I won't have it. The people of Kirkwall need to see themselves in their guard. Lose that connection, we're just targets.
Kirkwall seems to have rallied around you.
I try to keep order, and people appreciate that. Everything else is going insane. A few complaints here and there, but for the most part, I think everyone's just glad the guard has been stable for a few years.
Just checking in. Need anything?
Yes, there's something. Come back soon. I'll get into it then.
I'll see you later.
Of course, Hawke.
Alright, Aveline, last 3 years. Thanks to the champion's actions, Aveline and Donick were married a year ago in a simple ceremony on the Hawke estate. Oh! I didn't know that! They honeymooned in Orlais, the only time that Aveline has visited the country of her namesake. The pair have since settled into a happy marriage, although she remains his captain and he her guardsman. Aveline now strictly divides her personal and private life. Wow. What a queen. She is no less driven to keep her guardsmen safe, but Donnic provides another perspective, and she is now giving her guard the authority they need to truly serve Kirkwall. As a force for law and order, the guard has never been more respected. This brings its own challenges, however, as some among the Templars would prefer that the guards be under their direct command. Interesting. Okay.
Not all mages are weak.
Oh, here we go.
True. Bethany, for instance, was not weak.
You specifically don't mention me.
That's also true.
I'll prove to you that I'm not weak.
Prove it to yourself. You're convincing no one else.
I'll get my spray bottle out. Fenris is right, though. Like, that's the thing about this. It's like, Fenris is absolutely right. Alright, let's see Chantry Boy. Just gonna put my wine on the floor. Alright, do we have anything good that we can steal here?
Glowering for days. Your face is gonna get stuck that way.
My face is the least of my concerns right now.
That's because you don't have to look at it. If you could see it from this angle, Blondie, it'd be at least a close second on your priority list.
I'm glad that you can just talk to the Grand Cleric fucking whenever.
The first enchanter overstepped his bounds.
Do you want to talk? Oh, sorry.
Do you never intend to give a public answer, Your Grace?
Do we have to be enemies now?
Have I been asked?
About the mages. You could calm this fire if you stepped forward.
The Chantry's teachings are clear. Those who turn against them would not listen more to me than to Andraste.
Not more mage debates.
Mage this, Templar that. Is there anywhere in Kirkwall people don't talk about this?
No. And look, believe me, even the rats in Darktown are following.
What's that angle?
The last time mages rebelled against the Chantry, they ended up ruling Tevinter. Should we just ignore them?
I knew I liked you.
I did not expect things to deteriorate so fast. I thought after the Canary, no one would wish for more violence. It has drawn more attention than I would like. Sebastian, if I can ask.
Anything, Your Grace.
And the champion too, if you will.
I agree to nothing until I know what it is.
The Divine is concerned about the situation here. She does not want to see the Free Marches become another Imperial.
Could you imagine? How would that even
Sent
work?
an agent to assess the danger. Meet with her, please. Tell her drastic measures won't be required.
I don't want to see the Divine's armies march against Kirkwall.
Could we keep the Exalted marching to a minimum? I keep all my stuff in Kirkwall.
Surely the Divine wouldn't treat the whole city as enemies.
She is concerned. It is never wise to draw the concern of the powerful.
She is the voice of Andraste. She cannot turn the might of the Chantry against the innocent due to proximity.
Were no innocents harmed in the Exalted marches? She will do her best, Sebastian. But she must act first to protect the faith.
I mean, this is kind of interesting anyways, because this really draws attention to, like, how people who are very entrenched in their religious stuff can be about these kinds of things. Because he's very specifically like, the mage thing is bad. And she's like, yeah, the mage thing is bad. If they come in and they act on the mage thing, potentially people outside of just mages are going to get hurt. And he's like, what? That's insane. Why should people be hurt just because of being related to a problem? And I'm like, you're right. Why? And just like, no self-reflection. No complexity. None.
What can you tell me about this servant of the Divine?
Who is it?
I was not told her real name. Only to call her Sister Nightingale.
Yo!
She is said to be the Divine's left hand, sent to do work that might blacken the Divine's name.
Woo!
What argument would convince her?
The Divine has heard my protests already. I must trust your own powers of persuasion now.
I guess we'll go right now.
This cannot wait.
Thank you. We cannot allow this ridiculous mage rebellion to turn into holy war.
The agent, Sister Nightingale, will be waiting in the Viscount's throne room tonight. She wishes to remain unseen. The room has been sealed since the Canary incident. It may be difficult to get in without attracting attention.
I'm so excited. I didn't know we were going to do this. Okay, forgive me, but I'm taking the most chaotic crew. The worst combination to do this. The worst combo. I'm going to start a riot. Let's go. Right now. Wow, amazing. Alright, what did you do? Oh my god, it's really long. Okay. Alright, Sebastian, last 3 years. After his confrontation with the Desire Demon Allure, Sebastian had a crisis of faith over breaking his priestly vows to pursue worldly power in Starkhaven. I just edited that video, and I made the best joke about how Sebastian saw one pair of titties, and he fell apart. What a weak man. He questioned his own motives, worrying that he wanted to retake Starkhaven for his own personal power and not because it was the right thing to do. Trusting Starkhaven's fate to the Maker, he returned to the Chantry but was turned away by Grand Cleric Athena, who believed that he had not yet fully committed to either course. Although he has not renewed his vows or returned to his duties as a brother, what has he been doing? Sebastian proved a faithful servant to the Grand Cleric of the past 3 years. As Kirkwall grows ever more turbulent and the Grand Cleric relies on Sebastian to be her eyes and ears in the often dangerous secular world. Teach me your secular ways. Oh no, I'm fucking laughing so hard. Whether he will again devote himself to the Chantry or return to Starkhaven is still anyone's guess. Though Sebastian was heard saying he will not leave Kirkwall as long as both the Champion and the Grand Cleric need him. Okay. So you've done fuck all the whole time. I mean, that's fair. It's not like anyone's got anything done these past 3 years, have they? Like Meryl just in her house for 3 years. Like, great.
Go ahead, say it.
Uh-oh.
Say what?
I saw you watching me.
It's been 2 seconds.
I was looking at the clouds.
Don't give me that. I know you've been judging me. You think I'm out of control. How can I claim to speak for mages when I'm half demon myself?
The one over there looks a bit like a bunny rabbit.
Savage! Where do I need to go? Let's go down here.
How can you have so much faith? Does nothing bother you?
You're bothering me.
The Maker left us to our own devices generations ago. He's never going to step back in, start listening to our prayers again. He's gone. Doesn't that bother you?
He's a merciful Lord. He could have destroyed our world when we failed him, but instead, he gave us a chance at redemption. Should we not be joyful?
Sebastian is fucking savage to Anders. Holy shit. You're bothering me. Fucking savage. Absolutely savage. I cannot. Like, I'm like waiting for him and Fenris to talk, and instead I'm getting this shit. It's amazing. Oh, Isabella's here. Hi, do you need something? Don't steal my shit. What the heck? Damn, those thighs.
Oh, look who's here. Time to change the locks again.
I knocked this time. Bodan let me in. Guess what? Castillon's in town.
Uh-oh.
And I'm not waiting around for him to stick a knife in my vitals. We're going to get him before he gets me.
Let's do it.
We're going to surprise Castillon. I love surprises.
Unfortunately, Castillon's holed up somewhere in Kirkwall. I haven't been able to find him. I do know where Velasco is, however. That's his right hand. We just have to make him tell us where Castillon is. Somehow.
I have ways of making people talk.
That was way more intense than I meant.
That's not going to work. You'll just end up killing him.
Oh, whoops.
We'll have to think of something else.
If we kill him and search his body, we might find something.
Or we could find nothing and get nowhere.
She's like, no killing!
Couldn't we just ask Velasco where Castillon is? Nicely.
He's not going to reveal anything willingly. I can't risk him getting suspicious and alerting Castillon.
Castillon wants you. Why not let Velasco bring you to him?
And you follow me. Ooh, that's clever. I was going to suggest challenging Velasco to a riddle game and making Where's Your Boss one of the riddles. This is so much better.
I'm ready whenever you are.
Velasco's been spending his nights at the brothel, enjoying its many splendors.
Ooh.
That's where we'll find him.
She's enjoyed his many splendors too. Okay, so we're gonna see Liliana and then we're gonna do that. Bork bork. Bork bork.
Well, woof to you too.
Oh, he like. Glad you can talk to your dog. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna go talk to Liliana. We're gonna do that quest. No. We're gonna do that quest, and then we're gonna go help Isabella, and it's gonna be great. It's ridiculous. Hi, we're gonna break in. He let me in. He didn't give a shit. Don't mind me. I'm just the champion, doing whatever I want.
The Viscount's throne room has been sealed off since his death. A strange place for a holy sister to be.
Wouldn't be if you know who it was. If you know who it is. That's the right tense. Listen. What is this walk?
So, even the Divine fears us now. She should.
What a hat.
Kill the spies.
What a hat. Let's kill some blood mages. See, this is the problem with the mage situation in Kirkwall. This right here. Like, this is the thing. This shit's not easy. Oh my god. Okay, yeah. See, look at this shit. What the fuck? Dude, what? Like, I need y'all to chill. Immediately. Look at mutton chops.
The Resolutionists. I might have known they would be part of this.
Ooh, I'm swooning. She.
Are you Sister Nightingale?
I am. Or you may call me Liliana. The Divine sent me to investigate the possibility of a rebellion here in Kirkwall.
Gosh.
I have some experience in unconventional situations.
The Liliana, who accompanied the hero of Ferelden to slay the archdemon.
Ah, I see it will be harder to remain anonymous so near the Ferelden border. Yes, I knew the hero of Ferelden. Perhaps you have heard the songs I wrote of our time together. But that was many years ago. I am working for the Divine now, in Orlais. I had not thought to return to this part of Thedas.
Who are the Resolutionists?
An offshoot of a fraternity within the Circle of Magi.
Supported by the Magisters.
There's no proof of that.
I bet a lot of mages think they'd enjoy Tevinter's freedoms, and completely forget that few ever achieve the power to enjoy them.
There have always been factions that support freedom from the Chantry and the abolition of the Circle. We have tolerated them, but the Resolutionists have become violent. They are likely behind the unrest here.
I hardly imagined the Divine's secret agent looking like you.
That is why I am effective. The Divine has long suspected that Kirkwall's problems were spurred by an outside group.
Like any mage with a brain can't come up with, let's rebel.
As if any mage with a brain couldn't conceive of anything else.
This attack proves she is right.
I brought the right people with me.
Are you saying you set this whole thing up?
I let word slip that an agent of the Divine was coming to investigate the mage troubles. It is how they chose to react which condemns them.
Will the Divine send soldiers?
Divine Justinia takes the situation here very seriously. She believes it is the worst threat to Thedas since the Cunara invaded.
A handful of apostates. How can that possibly...
The whole world is watching Kirkwall. If it falls to magic, none of us are safe.
None of you.
Tell Elthina to leave. There is refuge for her at the Grand Cathedral in Orlais. She will not be safe here.
He just threatened all of us.
These mages are out of control.
He deadass just threatened all of us. What? Weird.
Terrible things do happen, Sebastian.
But what we see is only a piece of the puzzle. Only the Maker can see the greater picture.
The guilty prosper, innocents die.
And then they are brought to the side of the Maker. Their suffering ends. There is always a greater purpose.
Daenerys once killed a little boy to fuel blood magic that let him impress his fellow senators at a party. What was the purpose there?
Perhaps it was witnessing that which will give you the strength to prevent it ever happening again.
I need to talk about this. This is one of my favorite underspoken about pieces of banter. Single things that Fenris says in this game. That is such a loaded fucking comment from Fenris. And I have... Here's the thing. Fenris said, Daenerys killed a little boy for blood magic to impress some senators at a party. Do you think, for a second, that Daenerys, a respected magister, would dirty his own hands killing a kid when he has a designated bodyguard always within reach? Fenris killed the kid. And he just told Sebastian. He doesn't say that kind of shit to anyone else. He doesn't get that dark with anyone else.
So your tranquil solution was hardly the Holocaust you imagined.
You've been seeking revenge for the death of one family for as long as I've known you. Are you honestly judging me for trying to save the lives of every mage in Thedas?
But they were never threatened. It was a single man's lunacy. The Chantry would never follow through with such a thing.
Yet.
I'm actually with Anders on that one. Yeah, there's definitely a case where Anders has read shit that Sebastian hasn't. Absolutely. I think they both have completely different perspectives, and that's interesting. They can...
It's our duty to tell the Templars.
Oh.
Then why haven't you done it?
I guess I was hoping they'd come to it on their own.
And then you wouldn't have to betray Hawke's friends, right?
That's not reason enough to allow a Maleficar to walk free.
You think the Templars don't know I'm here? They just haven't caught me yet.
Which of us should do it? Shall we draw lots?
You want to turn them in? You work it out with Hawke.
Fenris just defended Anders. He just defended Anders. He just said, we are not turning Anders in to the Templars. Hawke doesn't want that. You go through Hawke if you want that. I'm not doing it. Oh, you want to turn him into the Templars? Go ahead. He threatened Sebastian in that moment. Do you see? This is the best stream. This has been the best one. He fucking served Sebastian and defended Anders. Anyway, I feel so validated in so many things. This is why I wanted this. This is the best stream. I'm just like wine tipsy and delighted and like everything's wonderful. I'm like, this is great. I love talking about this shit. Give me more.
Keep standing up for her.
Who?
That doddering old biddy of a Grand Cleric.
How dare you? Elthina is everything a Grand Cleric should be. She's holy, wise,
spineless, hesitant. She's clay in Meredith's hands.
In the face of danger, sometimes the bravest thing is to stand back and trust that the Maker will see justice done.
Well, if doing nothing sums up your religion, then Elthina is perfect. Personally, I prefer a chantry that favors action over sloth.
They're both right. This is great. This is a great combo. Like, I'm sorry. Do we need anything else other than walking back and forth and listening to these boys, like, shiv each other? Waiting for more. Give me more. Give me more. Do you ever wonder how much of what Anders is saying in this act is 100% Anders or, like, more justice? Like that threat he did when Liliana was there. Yeah. Ugh, I might need to wait until later until we get more dialogue. Because there is more dialogue between Sebastian and Fenris, but we might need to wait until a bit more time has passed. Okay, I'll hand in this quest now. I'm sorry. I'm hope this is fun. Just me getting excited over these characters. They're so good. This writing's great.
I saw you at the Chantry last week, Fenris, but I haven't seen you back since.
I was only delivering something. You needn't concern yourself.
But you were praying? Or was that part of the delivery?
I was trying to blend in.
Oh, yes. You wouldn't want to ruin your reputation.
Don't you have a city to reconquer?
Just put a fork in me. I'm done. I need to write this fic. Hey, bitch.
What would you say to an exciting trip to Orlais? I heard the Grand Cathedral's lovely this time of year.
What?
You were right. The Divine will be taking action against Kirkwall, though the sister didn't say what. You must take the holy relics from the Chantry and leave for safety.
Sebastian, I'm surprised at you. Andraste would not thank me for saving a few dusty finger bones and my own skin at the cost of people's lives.
Dusty finger bones?
You keep dead people here.
The Kirkwall Chantry has guarded the remains of the martyr Devrina for 800 years. They must be protected.
When I became Grand Cleric, I took a vow to the people of Kirkwall and the Free Marches. I will not leave my flock.
Would you let yourself die?
There is no greater devotion than to lay one's life at the Maker's feet. There is no better death than to take the blow for another.
You shouldn't talk so loudly. We have Anders right here.
Sister Nightingale took a great risk to warn you. Don't be rash.
Please, Your Grace. Sister Nightingale thinks there will be war.
Then, I must make peace. Settle yourself, Sebastian. I'm in no personal danger. I am Grand Cleric. Who would dare attack me?
If you will not shield yourself, then I will be your shield. You will come through this safely by the Maker's name. I swear it.
We should help Isabella with her problem. Okay, bye, Chantry boy. Do.
So you engaged a Kunari dreadnought in battle?
There we go.
They engaged me in battle. I was just trying to get away. Sailing into the storm was a gamble. Took care of the dreadnought, but it did us in too. Can't win them all.
Where I come from, we would call that insanity.
Nothing ventured, nothing gained.
Fenris is like, you're crazy. I love it. Like, you did what? Brothel.
What's brought your sorry ass
Seen
up
the
this
sun
party?
shell much lately. Don't tell me the man's gone religious.
No, he just keeps terrible hours now.
Hate when they all talk over each other. I'm glad Gamlen's always here.
Well,
Hi, lady.
the champion visits the blooming rose.
You have to be mean about it.
Occasion. My people offer 3 types of service. For 2 sovereigns, you get the royal treatment. 1 sovereign gets you the standard services. For 50 silver, someone pretends to like you for an hour.
No, thank you. Oh.
Here's 2 sovereigns. I want the best you've got.
Certainly, Messer. Our companions are in the lounge.
Choose whomever you like.
I did not know that we could do this.
You're paid more than anyone else in the groups. Even Quintus, how'd you do it?
Okay, let's talk to these ladies.
This encounter will have a high challenge.
Oh, hello.
Big boy.
I'm into it! Fenris is like, Fenris coughed! Can I do that again? Can I do that again? Wow, she was gorgeous.
That's his room over
Oh, shit. Oh, sorry.
Are you ready?
Yes, I think so. Now, this needs to be convincing.
Okay.
And you'll need to get creative.
Okay.
Call me names, even hit me. Stick with it, no matter what I do. Velasco's a clever son of a bitch. If you waver, he'll notice.
I'm worried about you. You're enjoying this a little too much.
I am, aren't I? Whatever you do, just make sure he takes me to Castillon. I'll leave a trail for you to follow. Let's go.
This is a fun quest.
I think you and Isabella can handle it from here.
Fenris is like, I'm out.
I enjoy following you.
Oh, he still loves me even though yeah, anyway. Hello. I want to make this corset. It's gorgeous.
What? Get back here, you skittish beast.
What was that?
You have a good reason for interrupting my private time.
I brought you a new plaything. She's much less timid.
Are you insane?
You should see the look on your face.
This wasn't the plan. We were going to kill him.
Remember that time you ran off the
Wait.
throne of Koslan? This is like that.
Wait.
Only funnier.
Wait, this isn't what I meant to do.
You backstabbing little shit. You'd better start sleeping with one eye open.
Oh, wait, no, it's fine.
Castillon will be pleased. He's been looking for Isabella for some
I got
time.
worried.
A token of our appreciation. It's more than she is worth.
Okay.
To the rescue, then.
Yep. Okay, let's get Varric in here. Okay. Let's go save her. I always get really scared.
Hardly ever comment on mages and Templars and such.
It's a lot of humans in skirts. I get them mixed up.
I highly doubt that. The subject comes up all the time.
Tell me about it.
And no opinion, one way or the other.
Opinions are like testicles. You kick them hard enough, doesn't matter how many you got.
That's something.
I know we need to go save Isabella, but do you think we have time to fuck around again?
Champion. What can I provide you with today?
The best!
Give me the royal treatment.
Fenris is like, again, we have something to do.
Less, champion. Enjoy yourself.
Oh, serendipity was great. Let's go. Ooh, look at this handsome fella. Ooh. I like a strong boy with white hair.
My. Looks like we have a hardened adventurer here.
Goodness. Hello, everyone. Thanks for waiting for me. I love that Fenris coughs. Like, he's like, okay. I can't believe I didn't know that I could do that. Like, I never tried. Oh.
Looks like the trail Isabella left.
Yes, there it is. I see it.
This is Isabella's trail.
And then what? And then where? Oh, I see. Deet, 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 deet. Follow the sparkles. Okay. I'm glad she's just leaving her body glitter around. Oh, there's more sparkle. Sparkle. I wonder what the trail is supposed to be. I like that they were like, oh, it'll be something. And then the programmers are like, it'll be sparkles. Down into Dark Town. Or is it the docks? I think we're going to the docks.
Isabella
Let's go. To the docks. To the... There we go. Is that new? Has that always been there? And I'm stupid. Oh, good. Slave hunters. Love that for us. Did I never notice this before? Is this new? Oh. Oh, is this new? What? Doesn't look anything like me. I assume that's supposed to be a champion of Kirkwall. Because what else would make sense? Alright, let's go fight this guy.
Why don't we work something out? If you're good, I'll tell Castillon to go easy on you.
Gross.
Contrary to popular belief, I do have standards.
You're going to do whatever I want. I own you.
Big yikes.
You sure about that?
You! I knew the bitch was up to something. Kill them!
Is he saying words or is he just grunting? Okay, no one stand in the fire. I swear to God. Fenris, don't run in the fire, you guys. Fenris, get out of the fire.
Velasco sent word to Castillon. He's on his way. Let's look around first. I want to know why he's in Kirkwall.
I'm into it. Oh. Incriminating documents.
So Castillon's looking to expand his slaving business. Why am I not surprised? The city guard will find these documents very interesting.
Fenris is like cracks knuckles. Okay. Oh.
And Velasco told me you were all tied up. A lovely present just waiting to be opened.
Oh.
I see he's paid for that little mistake. What a pretty smear he makes. Well played, Isabella. Crossed and double crossed.
You want to talk? Maybe we should talk about these documents. Slavery in the free marches? They're not going to like that.
Get to the point.
Give me your ship and your word to leave me alone, and you can take these papers and go.
Let's escape.
If you want the ship, can't we just kill him and take it?
You don't just kill a man and take his ship. That's crude and amateurish. How will he tell everyone how I bested him if he's dead?
Can you trust him? He trades people for money.
Castillon's a businessman, and this is a business deal. He'll keep his end of the bargain.
Ah, Isabella. Always full of surprises.
I see I wasn't the only one played today. Give me the documents, and you can have the ship. And you will never hear from me again.
Swear it.
I swear it on my mother's grave. Give me the documents.
Castillon dies here today. If I had
I don't
anything
care.
to say about it.
Enough with the blackmail then.
I'm sorry, Isabella.
Like civilized people.
Don't
Wait.
let slavers live.
Oh. Now what am I supposed to do with these useless documents? After all we've been through together, how could you do that to me?
Think about it. You know he didn't deserve to walk.
No, he didn't. I really hate it when you're right.
She's like, "Nah, I'm outie." she's still friends, but you know, gotta let her leave. It's fine. Okay, well, I think that's gonna wrap it up for this session, you guys. I think it is time for me to go and be sleepy. Okay, thank you guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye.